And we should be live. I can't see my OBS right now, and it is not picking up F1. This is very good. Right, welcome in. Everything should be green and go. We are live, and welcome. It is Formula Aero Tier 1 Season 3. It's round 2. We're here at Interlagos, a circuit where on Monday night in Tier 2, there was a lot of chaos. I'm joined by my favourite co-commentator I've ever had in Hyper295 F1. And
hola, ¿cómo estás?
He's been playing Pokemon, so he has no idea what's going on right now. But Hyper, there is a new livery. If you go look at ST in the Williams, new livery dropped in the game, I believe, just today. This brand new Williams livery. On ST's car, I think it's the Kota one, but I can't be certain.
Looks beautiful.
I don't remember what it is. It is beautiful, reminiscent of the early 2000s Williams BMW. And what are you laughing at?
I'm not even in the lobby, bro.
Oh, I completely forgot. Hyper isn't in the lobby yet. He's having connection issues. But ST is on his first lap here in this beautiful new livery that Hyper can definitely see right now. He's coming through the middle sector. It looks very neat and tidy so far on the lap. But it's a very tricky track to get right at times, and ST looking to do quite well right now to keep that car in a straight line, a little wobble as he cascades down the hill and into Juncker, the final corner. This is looking to be a very good opening lap from our first driver of the session, and we'll pray that Hyper can at some point get into the lobby to actually witness these lap times. First time is going down. Hyper, it's a 108.1 from ST.
Not great, not bad.
Yeah, and then it'll be one of the V-carbs. I can't even find who it is. It's Max, a 108.2 from him. There's a Haas coming behind. XD Tyler got the call up today to go into Tier 1, but pole provisionally goes to Quiet Boy, 108.109. So, good lap from him in comparison to everyone else he's going up against right now. As we've got one of the Saubers going to the line, another 108.1, as by the way, it's Nathan has invalidated. And Hyper's favourite driver in the world is currently in the middle sector. I'm sure everyone knows
Fran
who it is.
al-Baghdadi.
Abu Fran al-Baghdadi, as he is known to Hyper and Hyper only. V-Carb does very well to get nicely out of the way. Rian Spencer goes to the top with a 107.9 as it stands, but Fran looks to be a little bit quicker than everyone who's gone behind him. How much pace, though, how much battery does he have coming for this final sector? It looks like a good lap from him, and this could be a low 107 we see. Just a 7.7 right now, but the time will fall away. Richie had to do a cool lap in between his run. Must have had an invalidation. And Hyper, welcome to the session.
I know I'm not even in the session yet, I'm in the lobby.
Well, you're in the lobby, that's a good start, okay? We might get you in on board with Gaffer right now. Wasn't able to make it to round 1. Decided to go out for a few pints instead. And I don't blame him. But he's going to come down the hill.
To be fair to Gaffo, his driving always does look better when he has a few pints in him.
Yeah, let's see though, can he do anything on this lap? It's not looked like the most impressive effort. 52.5, his end of middle sector split. One of the Aston Martins starting the lap ahead of him, and it's only an 8.6 from the newly crowned Red Bull driver.
Abu Fran nearly lost it looked like.
He shouldn't even be on a lap right now. That's my surprise with Abu Fran. Was a driver who just finished his lap, so nearly dropping it as he comes into the pits. Now is a...
Looks like Orabang's on a lap.
Great feat. Yeah, Orabang on a lap. Yari goes with a 108.1, and that is a surprise to me. Because I can tell you this, I've seen Yari doing laps.
Where has he got that from?
I'm as shocked as you are right now, Hyper, because I was with him before. He couldn't get into the low 8s. And he couldn't even get close to a mid-8 on an opening run.
Here comes Nathan to the line.
And that's an 8-0. Puts him right in contention. Blue unfortunately
invalid.
has invalidated. Richie couldn't really do much on a set of tyres that had to do 2 openers.
Looks like Lucas is on a lap.
Yeah, might just be, but how much pace is in that Mercedes
Looks like
car
Mr.
right now?
Orebeng too. As he comes to the line.
Yeah, a bit of improvement in Sector 2. Is this going to put him any higher on the grid? Up to
Oh.
P9. It's still
Not
good.
bad.
That might be... Is that a second lap on a tyre?
I think so. It looked like it. Now here comes Lucas to the line. Here comes Lucas. That puts him on for a 0, maybe on past Rian.
Comes across the line just behind Rian, slots in between Rian and Nathan.
By the
Great
way,
effort.
it's 400ths of a second between P2 and P4.
That is some margin to have. To be fair, looking down from 1st to 12th right now is not even a 6/10 gap, as Blue has yet again invalidated a lap. Just
2nd to 12th is 2/10. 3/10, sorry. Jesus.
yeah, it just shows how close some of these guys are. Richie, Formula Ian, pretty much everyone from 13th down definitely has a bit more pace in them.
McLaren.
Yeah.
Orebeng. Is he on another lap? No, he's not.
Surely not. He'll be pulling into the pits, I'd assume. Dennis DRK is not on a good effort right
Tyler's
now.
on a lap.
52.7 at the end of his middle sector.
The traction control working wonders.
Traction control saving Tyler. Yeah, newly on wheel though, Tyler, so
Yeah,
hopefully see some improvement from him. Dennis DRK can only
Bit of a
go
lock-up.
P16.
There's another Mercedes on a lap. I think it's Luca.
I think Lucas might be coming in the pits.
coming in. It's Tyler who'll be next to the line.
Yeah, driver who did well on Monday, kept himself in pretty good shape, and it's a 52.0. Says purple in the middle sector. I very much
Unlikely.
doubt it based on where Fran is at right now. But a
Then
long
again,
run to the
Tyler-
line. He's used the battery quite early, to be fair. He's very low now as he comes to
He's
the
very.
line. So
He's,
this will
it's
be-
not a great lap.
Yeah,
It's decent.
improves
What?
the time by 5 thousandths of a second. Can't improve his position. And the classic, you finish
Oh my
up,
God, Face Monkey.
Gets right up there, P2. Lap from the kit
Quiet
salvage.
gauge, is it? Quiet. Quiet starts his lap. Let's see
Yeah,
if-
quiet.
Now the
Very
middle
good.
run's coming out.
You've got to remember, quiet and ST. We're
Oh
battling
my
out
God, we've a
here
bit of
this
racing
season.
here. It looks like between the Red Bull and the kick. Down into turn 4.
That's likely Capo and FaZe Monkey having a bit of a scrap. Just ahead of Quiet Boy, they've got to be careful they don't impede the Williams driver at any point, because with how close these times are, a little impeding that could cost maybe a tenth might drop you 4 or 5 places at this rate. Obviously, coming into this, Johnsy Boy needs a good qualifying. 5-place grid
Looks
penalty after last race
Quiet
for
be
Johnsy
next.
Boy.
Someone's gone major avoiding there at turn 4. It looks like.
Yeah, Quiet's not up in this middle sector now. 300ths down. But all the battery in the world to send
And
that
a bit of a
car towards the
toe
line.
from Gaffo.
Oh yeah, Gaffo giving Quiet Boy that sweaty slipstream, and he's going to suck all of that slipstream.
Oh,
Just gains 1 position, only P6, good final sector, and I don't
Fran's
doubt
on
that
a
was
lap.
purple. I think Joker will be
he's
on
slow.
next.
He's
across the
slow.
line.
Fran's not on a lap. Fran's slow.
I think Joker's going to be on
yeah,
next
it's Joker.
competitive across the line, and this could be an improvement into the top 5. No, only barely ahead of Yari.
Just ahead of his teammate.
And Yari's on an improvement right now, 800ths up in Sector 1. He'd do well here to find a few
Rian purple
places.
middle sector.
Yeah,
it's
Rian
looking
a
likely.
10th up in that middle sector. Has he got
Will
a
he go
good run
provisional
through the
pole?
final? Yeah, but the final corners where you just lose all the time in a lap. Trust me, I've had 6s go from it.
Bass
but he
is
has had a
just
great
2
lap.
thousandths.
And Fran still not on a lap.
Fran invalid, yeah. Who's next across the line? Gaffo, it looks like.
I'm watching Yari right now. Yari could be a threat. Yari is
Gaffo next to the line.
3/10 up. Gaffo's
Oh
still
my
13th.
God.
Yari was 3/10 up coming into the final sector. Where is the Belgian Waffle going? It's P2!
Oh my god!
He's got P2! It's 2,000ths for the top 3! And Jari has slotted it right between them all. The Belgian Waffle.
That is tighter than a nun's vagina, that gap, and he's done it.
How? Where does this pace come from, Jari? No, Yari's got someone driving on his account. No, I'm done. Yari's got someone. He's put me on his account. Like, that's the only explanation.
Guido fanboy must be on the account.
Jonesy Boy gets a disconnect on a lap. I'm going to try getting back in here. Real quick. ST is just starting.
One of the Haas is coming to the line. Re in pits. No, ST, yeah, it's XT Tyler, sorry. Gaffo invalid, yeah, who's the next Red Bull? Bluefoot, slow, typical.
Bluefoot being far down, I've never expected this.
I don't know if this is a tactical decision from Mercedes, but there is currently no front wing on Dennis's car.
I think that's just on your screen, Hyper. I think that's just on your screen. The stream can see him with a full and complete front wing. That is interesting to say the least. Blue pulls into the pits. Has XD Tyler found any pace in Sector 2? Has ST found any pace? No, he's down.
No,
He'll
2
probably
seconds
be
down.
boxing. So XD Tyler should be our next one competitively on the line.
Come on, Jari. We have no bias here, but come on, Jari.
I mean, I'm sure I'm going to have a DM. I'm dropping the stream deck right now in favour of Discord to see what's going on. Johnsy Boy had a game crash, apparently. That caused his disconnect. XD Tyler went sideways into the pits. Orabeng's a 10th up in Sector 1. What does Max have in Sector 1? Very easy to gain and lose through 1, 2, and 3. Max is only 1,000th up in Sector 1. It'll still be joy nonetheless. I'm being asked about strategy, so anyone who watches the stream can get this advantage. It's a 1-stop quite easily, hard to medium. A 2-stop's not really feasible, but if you're really fucking your tyres, you kind of just have to go for it. Double medium and a hard. Your best bet there. Orabeng in the middle sector. Up a 10.5 now. This could see him jump up to just ahead of ST now. As newly crowned ORL Joker instead of Owls. Same league, just different tag. Is coming on an outlap. Orabeng can't find the time in the final sector. P9 for him. And a 108.1. Max was 6,000ths up coming into the final corner and abandons the lap, which I think is smart. You're not gaining enough. Box, get a fresh set on and go again. Yari's, you know what, Hyper? Yari's going to be feeling a bit of pressure now. These are his best laps that I've seen. To be fair, this will put him very high on the grid. What? Yari? Fran, welcome into the chat, by the way. The Belgian Waffle. Indeed. Yari with the my bad. Let's just end the session here. Let's have Yari on P2. Screw all this other stuff. I want Yari in P2. Orabeng was on a lap. Is invalid right now. So ORL Joker, the only person currently flinging the car around this Brazilian circuit. And if I know anything about his setup, that could have a very low 7 in it. Just up.
7,000 up.
Yeah, but the middle sector is where it all counts. We haven't said this yet. Kick Sauber in a very good spot. P4 and 5 provisionally, but Joker's 3.5 tenths up as he comes through the middle sector. This could be pole.
This is pole. He's on for pole. It is. As long as he's not messed up the last sector.
It didn't hook up that inside curb. Joker crossed the line. It's a 0.6.
Fast. There's probably time in that as well. He didn't go directly to the wall, so he's probably going to recharge and try go again on those tyres.
Yeah, Lucas Burrs and XD Tyler, I think, both currently doing some recharge as well. Who is our next person to start?
XD looks.
ST.
Yeah.
Oh, are people that could actually be in this upper top, like, you know, the top 16. You know, maybe if we collapse that top 12.
The top 12 are very close. 6 tenths.
I mean, where the fuck
Like
has Yari come from? Like he's just
Ferrari having an
randomly thrown in.
if this could be an insane race if Ferrari keep that 2-3.
I think it's an insane race no matter what. I didn't see ST's sector split, but he's still going, so I'm assuming it's kind of good. Coming through now, long right. Oh, that is commitment from the Williams driver. Just kept it flat, flicked the wheel in, and just let it roll through. That is exactly.
Is ST on wheel or controller?
Surely on wheel, based on how he flicked it into that right-hander. Because I don't think I could do that on 160 steering rate. At the end of the middle sector, he's just up. Dennis DRK has retired in the pits. I think that's just his session over.
Someone was off in the grass, I just seen.
Yeah, 1090, the only time he can set, nothing more for him. Joker might not make it out again. That could be his final effort. ST crossed the line. It's a 0 for him. Lucas Spurs is still on abandoned.
Yeah. Is there a Red Bull there?
Going.
Gaffo's going to get blocked. Oh, Gaffo
He's going again, I think, yeah. I think XD Tyler is going to be our first driver to be on his final competitive effort. Really, Rian Spencer just starts a lap with Yari
XD,
a little bit further back. Actually, Rian Spencer is further up the road on a competitive effort. He's a 10.5 up. We've not noticed this, but he crosses the line. It's a 9. It's a 7.5 from Rian. Time's dropping.
Let's watch
next
Yari.
up.
Yari, 10th down in the first sector.
Yeah, but time to gain always.
Fran invalid. Will he have enough time to get round again?
I can't tell because there's a constant yellow flag in the final sector. Who are we looking for to the line? I think it's one of the Williams. XD Tyler has retired. Quiet Boy is on a lap right now. He's got to be careful. There are drivers starting laps everywhere. Quiet Boy, 900th up. A lot of people retiring out there. Their laps are done.
Yari, loads of battery left with a slipstream.
This could be good for Yari. This could be good for Quiet Boy. Up to P6. It's a beautiful toe on the back of his teammate.
Let's watch Yari here. Straight to the line.
He's boxed.
Oh,
he's not
boxed.
had the time. Bram Bernoulli's hit the pit wall. Bram Bernoulli scaring the bejesus out of us. ST's up in Sector 1. Max was up in Sector 1. Formula Elian is out.
We have a Haas there.
I think that's Rian Spencer who just finished the lap.
Max 3/10 up. This could be P5. P46 anyway. Be quiet.
Yeah, what's Max got though? Final sector. It's all down to it. It's a 7-9 P6 for him. Just about coming now. Quiet. That'll be
Nathan,
by the way. It's Nathan. He's
purple
down.
Middle sector, but he's down. He's into the pits, is he? No,
yeah, not much
he continues.
Left.
Nope.
Nathan crossed the line. Can't find an improvement.
Aston Martin next. John's boy invalid. Red Bull, Blue
coming
foot.
though. He's 2.5
Blue foot.
Blue can't find anything this session. ST goes P9. A great start for Williams. There is nothing for FaZe Monkey to do, and Formula Leon has nothing left.
That's us.
That is qualifying done. It's Yari P3, a Ferrari 2-3, and Rian Spencer took pole from everyone else, and Yari can lap at Fran now because that is a 1,000 speed.
Al Baghdadi is washed.
Fran couldn't do anything about it. It's Rian from Joker, from Yari, from Fran, from Nathan. Max got up to P6 in the end. Then it's Quiet Boy and ST surrounding FaZe Monkey for P7 through 9. And then Lucas Spurs rounds out the top 10. Johnsy Boy, the only driver with a grid penalty in 16th, will be dropped to 20th and last on the grid. After we have one more person start, we will be back in about 5 to 10 minutes.
That's got to be a bannable offence. What thing has just called me?
We will have... I don't know what you just said, but we'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes for the race. And we're live, it's formation lap time, and as has become a custom here, it's time for tyre time. Let's play Hyper's best music he's ever produced.
Tyre time.
Beautiful timing from Hyper. Hyper, take us through the tyres and what everyone's on.
Well, we've got 3 at the front immediately on mediums who probably have a good chance. We have Fran Washed Bernoulli sitting there on 4th, again on the medium, with Nathan and Max close behind, again on the medium tyre. We have 4 drivers, on the hard tyres. Vinny doesn't count as one. We have Lucas and Orbeng sandwiched together 10 and 11 on mediums, and then the rest of the grid on mediums as well.
Beautiful, going through the tyres. It should be a one-stop around here per my strategy notes, but anything can happen. Any safety cars could ruin that. This formation lap could ruin that for some people. Surprisingly, no one is out of the formation lap just yet. No one's made a little bit of contact with someone else. But it's all about tyre conservation if you want to get that one stop going. It's not much. You have to cost yourself about a tenth a lap to get the tyres the distance you need to, and you do not gain much from doing anything otherwise. By the way, it's Nathan did a massive burnout on his way into his grid slot, and he's looking to angle himself forward.
I've just seen something criminal. Is Yari's number 67?
I cannot see right now, but it might be. Oh, is that 4?
Is it 67 or 1? By the way, sorry, what is Aston Martin doing?
Playing the Sunny Haze strats.
That is going to be a penalty. I'm sorry. That is a penalty.
Diabolical from the Aston Martins. Look at them, really trying to wear their tyres in just by doing so much extra weaving.
I'm sorry, but that is going to be a penalty. There's no way that's not.
Right, Richie.
And
anyway,
look at the
is
angling.
the only one that couldn't
Look
park.
at the angling. Crazy.
That is a great angle, but we're getting ready here for 5 red lights. Rin on pole, Joker in second, Yari who can't start in third. It's lights out and away we go. There's a slow reaction time
Looks like Yari
for
got
Joker
the
on
best start out of
P2.
anyone.
Yari with a great start, but Max, look at the start from him up to P2 immediately into turn 1. We've got some desync and a half between the McLarens. A lot of contact there on desync. A Red Bull in the back has just sent Dennis into the wall. Gaffo was dropped to the back. One of the Ferraris in the wall. It's Yari! Yari's already had major issues.
What a move!
Nathan up the inside of Max gets the move mostly done. Just has to be careful of no pressure up the hill. It's 2x2 for the McLarens. Fran Bernoulli trying to hang it around the outside. Orbeng is going to go back up the inside, make the move stick. Cuts to the inside, and he's going to try and go again.
ST's got Fran as well.
Yeah, ST's going to fight it out around the outside of Fran. Fran with better tyres and manages to take the position, but is ST going to look for a dive to the inside? It's a great look from the Williams driver, Formula Alien has already gotten a 3-second penalty. How have you done that on lap 1? Lucas Spurs still in P10, trying to look up the inside of ST. Why still not go for a move in that final corner, though? So we're on the main straight, and out in front, Rian with the start he wanted, Yari with a disaster class.
Yep.
14.6 opening lap looks pretty decent, and the train is already forming. Pickle Alex in the wall, big crash on the main straight.
Vinny.
How?
I seen that. Vinny looks to have gone down his inside and hit him. That looks intentional.
And only a virtual safety car from this, by the way.
Sorry?
Pickle Alex has destroyed his car on the straight. Only a VSC. Lovely stuff. Yari has kept going on track.
Gaffo looks to have gotten caught as something.
Yeah, I think Gaffo got caught from a while back. Pickle Alex, I'm sure we'll see a ticket shortly, and the VSC goes green. It was a good restart from all those in front.
Gaffo's going to send it, is he?
Maybe up the inside of this next corner. The right hand, they're very easy to dive up the inside of, but no. Taking it very easy. The entire grid, apart from Vinny, still just about within DRS. Quiet Boy is the deciding factor, really, at the moment. The 2 Williams, kind of the only bottlenecks in the grid.
Quiet's in a very good spot, though. Only a second away if he starts pushing a bit, but he is a bit And Joker's low on fuel, I just seen that.
Yeah, Joker
They're a
under
lap under.
fuels. I think it's doable. But it might be a bit of lift and coast up in front. By the way, it's Nathan. Was attempting a move. Henri and Spencer
Rian.
couldn't do anything.
We do know Nathan eats his tyres though.
Yeah, we
I've shown
saw
in
that
Spain.
last week. Had to
He could.
two-stop.
He's gonna get him here. It looks like. Oh,
Oh, he's going to try nearly on the grass. This is so much better than what Hotshot Hippo was doing to people, though, shoving them directly into the grass. That guy's gone, by the way. Richie has got up the inside of Formula Alien. Actually, Formula Alien has fallen down quite hard. He's gone very wide through turn 4, and now Gaffo is really going to be trying to go for a look up the inside. Gaffo gets through. Johnsy Boy had Bluefoot up the
Red Bull,
inside. Bluefoot gets
Bluefoot.
clipped by the Mercedes. Was that an
That's-
unsafe
look, that-
rejoin from Blue, or
that's
was
an
that
unsafe
unsafe
rejoin,
from
it looks like.
Dennis?
that looks like an unsafe rejoin in my opinion.
Red Bull in the
Orabang
mud.
very close. Orabang's nearly going to be pushing past Quiet here. Oh, he
Orabang
actually hit the curb a
with
bit.
a
He's
little snap in the final corner. It's the line you want to use, but he's just not used enough to keep that car stable. Is Orabang maybe going to go for it on Quiet Boy? Obviously, the guy holding everyone up right now. Worst tires. Look at into turn 1. There was a little look. Fran Bernoulli actually goes past his teammate, and then FaZe Monkey thinks about a move up the inside of Orabang. Couldn't get it
Oh,
done,
he's
but
gonna go back the
traction
other way though.
of turn 3. Does he have any more straight line speed than Orabang in the McLaren? It doesn't seem like it. Isn't going to be able to make a move down into turn 4, but the line is better still. And FaZe Monkey
he's
really
just got so much
pushing.
more grip, it looks like.
Yeah, looks like FaZe Monkey just running a heap load of wings. Scaffo gets past Dennis DRK, who drops a couple of places
That's a
in that back
definite
train.
warning.
And
I've
FaZe
just seen
Monkey,
Nathan definitely get a warning.
oh, Orabang getting on the grass in the middle sector, drifting almost through what I think
Orabang
is
looks
turn 8.
very unstable. ST surprisingly keeping pretty close with this group though.
Yeah, I think that's a hand in Quiet Boy being in the lead of it with that hard compound tyre. Both Williams running an alternate strategy to the rest of the grid, and Quiet Boy not really
Yeah, it looks
dropping
like
away from
Nathan's
this top few either.
Nathan looks to have very much eaten his tyres a bit. He's dropped a wee bit back and has burned out a lot of battery. Joker's positive on fuel again.
Yeah, he was only a little bit down, so I think maybe a bit of lifting, because maybe just understanding he's in this train, he'll be in it for the long run. Bran
Gaffer's
had an
probably
issue.
retiring.
Gaffo's in the pits. Fran has had an issue.
Gaffo's gone.
Gaffo's retired, yeah. What's happened
What
to
happened to
Fran?
Fran?
He's just dropped a
lost-
couple of places. I mean, he must have made a mistake
He's
in turn 1.
3.5 seconds down on his delta into sector 1, so he must have gone off.
Mistakes coming from Fran Bernoulli. Gaffo has left
Not a
the
surprise.
session. Not going to be
Not a
happy
surprise,
with what
no.
happened today. But look at Red Bull now. Have really struggled in this race, and already
has
half
gone
the
as
team
well.
given up. Yeah, Dennis retired on track and is actually quite lucky that he's not brought out a safety car right now. But
Exactly.
Max, I think Max has eaten his tyres a little bit as well. Falling back a bit.
Joker looks to be in the best condition here, battery-wise and tyres.
Yeah,
He
Joker-
set the fastest lap, last lap. We'll see if he does it again.
Yeah, he has better tyres. He has lower wings, I think, which is never really something you associate with better tyres. But you know, lower wings.
Look
will
at how
help
much
him on that
FaZe
battery.
Monkey is closing up to Orabang in the braking zones.
Yeah, FaZe
Bluefoot's
Monkey really
gone, I
needs to
think.
do something. I think that's both Red Bulls
Yeah.
at the session. A
Red Bull.
miserable weekend
Oh,
for
here
them.
comes FaZe Monkey down the inside.
Orabang hangs it round, a little bit of contact, but it's very minor.
Yeah.
And
Very
Orabang
Not a penalty.
really needs to try and keep it alongside, keep it ahead. He tries to dive up the inside. There's a little bit of wheel hook
Bit of
from
wheel
the
hook in.
outside because FaZe
Look at-
Monkey gets pushed off the track by Orabang, and FaZe
ST
Monkey
looking-
has to concede.
ST looking very racy there, trying to steal a position for the price at 1.
Yeah, ST just needs to bide his time. These two ahead of him, fighting
Not a
hard.
battery compared.
Yeah, and Quiet Boy also broken that DRS. Is Orabang going to be able to get it back on the exit? No. So Orabang will be
Quiet Boy
a
and
sitting
Stoker.
duck.
The ERS is ridiculous for them two.
Yeah, here goes
They're
FaZe
90.
Monkey. This should be An easy move for FaZe Monkey. Is ST going to try and do the follow-through? Up the inside. He's going to try and go for it on both of them, and he gets off better.
Here comes Orbang. Orbang hits ST.
And can't get the position back.
As well.
Orbang, 2 positions lost in one straight, and ST gains
And
them
all that
both.
all that battling's brought Fran's train back into it.
Yeah, but all that battling has also done something for Quiet Boy. Will have the best tyres of anyone.
Orbang's tires, holy.
Yeah,
The
it
amount
is
of
looking
sliding he just
hot.
had. Just on board with Quiet or Fran there. Seeing him ahead just basically sideways.
Yeah, Orbang really having to fight the car right now to do anything. ST is going to try and make inroads on his teammate, but Quiet Boy, look at this, breaking into that DRS of the lead group if he can get the traction off the final corner, and he has.
Yeah, he's got it. He's in the lead group now with
And better
much
tyres.
more DRS.
I mean, I say much more, he's just burnt all of it
burnt
to
it,
try and
but-
stick with these guys who aren't really battling. Orbang already pits, that's surely a commitment to a 2-stop as FaZe Monkey up the inside
The
of ST.
tires look necessary.
Is ST
He goes
gonna
on
have any
to.
grip?
He's on hards.
Yeah, but
Quick,
this,
very quick stop.
I think Orbang really needs to extend those hards to the end, but if he's killed his mediums in 7 laps, then he's probably not going to be able to one-stop this all the way to the end. It'll have to be a
No.
second stint for him. And can
To be
ST and
fair-
FaZe Monkey start to pull away from
To
Frank?
be fair, he could do a medium strategy. It does work around here, especially if you are eating up the tires.
Yeah, it's whether or not these guys around the front can keep
Oh,
their pace.
Formula Yellen sideways at the top of the hill.
Very easy to lose places. As Joker's had a problem, I think he's made a mistake in the long right, maybe gone sideways because he's down to 7th.
That's
Right now.
that's broken actually. Quiet Boy's DRS.
Yeah, but Quiet Boy will have that much more pace. Is Joker going to consider a stop? No, Fran Bernoulli going around the outside. Joker must have more wing on that car.
Joker's
Still
going to get him
on.
straight back though. Fran, big lockup.
Yeah, Joker though, can he get the
Joker's
traction
got-
after a big
probably
slide?
get him
He
straight
can't.
back though.
I don't think he
Probably
will.
still going to get him back though. DRS, ERS, and the slipstream.
Yeah, Joker was a bit late on
No.
getting back on the battery. FaZe Monkey back up the inside of ST. That's someone who just gets someone straight back. And Nathan, look at how
Nathan
much
on-
he's pushing Rian.
Oh, but the tires are very slidey. They are through that long right. You could see them just about to give out if you're on.
Hyper, I'm going to tell you this. You're about roboting a few of the times and you're disconnecting a couple others. Don't know what's going on with
sorry.
your internet.
Have a look.
I can hear you, but you're occasionally just cutting out while you're talking, Hyper.
That's alright. That's okay.
Yeah, it's Nathan's go now, though, and I think this will be his best chance to go for it on Rian. Both of them,
Battery levels.
Nathan lower on battery.
I
But
wonder if no,
it's
not
not
close
able
enough.
to do it.
And yeah, I wonder if they're just trying to stick with each other for the next round. Oh, bit of a lockup. It looked like
Here goes
Rian
Fran trying to
on
take
Rian.
a look on ST.
Lucas
We'll
is
get a
probably out
beautiful
there.
switch here. I'm guessing Lucas is retiring. Unless he's just
Yeah.
pitting. He might be.
No, he's just pitting.
Yeah,
weird.
Brand gonna have to try and take a look at FaZe or ST here. On board with
ST
Brand.
round the outside.
Can he hang it?
Nope.
No.
No.
The grip just not there for the German.
And Fran's
Trying to
not
fight his
getting
way through.
anywhere. Oh, Orbang's pushing.
He has to. I think he's committing now to a 2. No matter what, and that's going to be costing him in warnings if he's a bit too aggressive. Quiet Boy has caught up to that lead group once again. Just shows the power of being on a better tyre. Because that hard tyre just performing, just running circles really around everyone else. I mean, he's getting better traction in the dirty air than the guys ahead of him, and I know Max is on
I've
traction
just
as well.
realised this though. FaZe Monkey is losing 3 seconds to Quiet Boy. I wonder if Williams is intentionally having ST keep battling him to hold up everything and let Quiet Kid get the gap for the pit stops.
I mean, it could be a shout. Nathan actually with a very good position right now if he has enough battery.
Oh my god, a big
charge.
snap from Fran. Joker's gonna probably get him here.
Yeah, Nathan couldn't do anything. Joker.
No,
Just
Joker's
not enough
got
battery again.
not enough
No one
battery,
with
yeah.
enough to try and make a move. Johnsy Boy sets
John's
the
boy
fastest lap of the
lap, and then immediately gets the penalty.
Yeah, FaZe Monkey on the penalty train now. And P5 as well on the penalty train is not ideal, especially considering that gap all the way down to P10.
Oh my
still
god.
encompass a 3-second penalty.
ST had a big snap out of turn, I think 6 that is, or 7.
Yeah, trying to take a look at the battery situation up front. Definitely the better are Max and Quiet out in front. Nathan and Rian kind of just staying similar on the battery level. Maybe Nathan acting as a bit of a rear gunner to
Yari
what I
and
assume is
Vinny.
his friend in real life.
Yeah, I'm watching Yari and Vinny see they're gonna end in tears.
Yeah, Yari, unfortunate off the start. Just, you know, best qualifying I think he's ever had in league racing, and he's down, he dropped immediately right to the back. Nathan is putting a bit of pressure on Rian here. Does he have a chance to maybe dive to the inside? Just not the tires there.
Vinny on the grass into turn 1.
Such an easy
Luca.
mistake to make, getting on that grass in turn 1. FaZe Monkey and ST right now are holding up a hell of a train.
Yeah, I see that. It's 6 cars, is it?
Yeah, but now that
5,
the
6
battling
cars.
stopped for FaZe Monkey, look at the gains to the top guys. Because
Yeah,
FaZe Monkey
that's-
and ST on the hard. The medium for
That is-
Fran now also falling away a little bit.
That is definitely what they were trying to do, Williams, I think.
Yeah, ST looks to be struggling a bit. Big snaps in the middle of the corner. And just dropping time constantly. Max now with a great chance to try
Max
and
looks
fight
very
Nathan.
close. Yeah.
I think the closest anyone's been so far in the race to make a move up in front. But does he want to commit the battery? He doesn't. He's just going to stay behind for now. He will have more battery.
It really
coming into
looks
2 and
like...
3.
I'm trying to say this in the least offensive way possible. It looks like no one knows how to overtake a turn or defend it.
Yeah, everyone maybe just being a bit cautious as well. You know, a long way to go. Just past a third distance in this race. So a bit of caution being thrown to the wing. Quiet Boy now with a run on Max is using the battery. Is he going to be able to hang it on the
Around the outside, no.
No, just look at the grip that is.
But he looks like he had the traction there to probably send it back up the inside there.
Yeah, maybe just again risk averse approach right now as FaZe Monkey now starts to catch the back of this train. ST
Quiet Boy
hasn't
uses
been able
traction
to follow.
control.
He does.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Quiet Boy full TC, and up until I think it was last race in Formula Aero, was also on automatic gears.
What?
Yeah, he was like
Fran,
full
big
assist.
lock up. Fran locked the rears into the last corner.
Maybe a bit of vulnerability now sensed. Quiet Boy is close to Max into turn 1.
And Joker's
He
in.
has to
Joker's the
send it.
first to call.
Yeah, but here
Joker's
goes
the first
Quiet
to
Boy into turn 1. I think a little bit of contact with Max. Can he get the hang around the outside? He's forced over the curb, and FaZe Monkey now has the opportunity. Does he have the more battery? He seems to. He's not flashing. He's going to be wheel to wheel with Quiet Boy down towards turn 4. Max has Quiet Boy up the inside. He's got to force it wide. There was space left there. It was good from Quiet Boy, and Max now being shuffled down to 5th. And maybe Quiet Boy getting shuffled down. FaZe Monkey on the grass. And just has to concede the position there. But a little gap forming now to the front too. But Quiet Boy finally released from the shackles of Max, who was just holding him up from attacking anyone ahead. But had to use everything in his car to do it. Yeah, the traction now is just absolutely dead on these medium tyres for everyone. You see Max just got shuffled out the way pretty much by Quiet Boy and FaZe Monkey, and you saw how Quiet Boy was just caught in the middle section.
Quiet Boy. Look at Quiet Boy on Nathan.
Yeah, Nathan in.
Nathan's in. Nathan blinks.
Obvious choice for Nathan. Quiet and FaZe need to be smart here. They can't fight it out. They need to work together.
No one else in though.
Yeah, I think Nathan needing to cover off. Who was it that pit up in front?
Joker.
Joker, yeah. Needs to cover
Joker
off
was the
Joker. I
first
think
to
there is
blink.
an undercut potential for Orabeng, who was an early stopper. Orabeng now looking up the inside of Yari. Should be a simple move for him, and it is. The tyre grip just so much better.
Yari's probably looking in the pits soon, but I'd say he's waiting for a safety car. Nathan comes out ahead of Joker.
Yeah,
a good bit ahead of Joker.
Yeah, but you think that gap has come down for Joker, considering how much Joker fell down. Formula Leon has sped in the pits, 10-second penalty, and he retires in that pit lane, unsurprisingly. But Quiet Boy now needs to work with Baze Monkey. This is the key part of the race for them. Max, look at the drop that Max has had since he's been shuffled down. 2 seconds.
Oh my god.
2 seconds to Quiet.
And look at ST. Look at ST all over the back of him.
Yeah, in comes Rian to the pit lane. Unsurprisingly, Max surely following them in. Bran stays out for a bit longer on that medium. Richie's into the box.
Richie in. Very close for Richie to hitting the wall there.
And Max gets a 10-second penalty. Vinny has to stay out. He started on a hard. Johnsy Boy is still out on a hard tyre as well.
Yari in. Yari lets the teammate go. And, oh, who's that backwards? No, it's not. It's Formula Yellens.
Formula Aliens car. Yeah. Just coming to a stop finally. But now
Williams, in a current P2-3.
Yeah, but
or P1-3,
how big is this undercut going to be? It depends on all this traffic now.
Nathan.
And how well Nathan and Rian can navigate it.
Gap to leader for Nathan, 18 seconds.
That's pit loss. On the dot.
That is, yeah. And they have 3 laps at least. They have 3 laps at least. The Williams will want to do more.
The Williams, my preference is to do to at least 21 on a hard around here to give some leeway on that medium at the end. Nathan
Vinny dropping like a stone.
Yeah, Nathan got past Lucas and Vinny in one corner. That's efficiency.
I just realised Rian got undercut, sorry.
Yeah, that one lap really helped Rian. Can Baze Monkey go for it on Quiet Boy? I think wise not to again, just keep working with that pace. Can Rian do anything now? Had got a little bit shuffled wide by Lucas Spurs on the inside.
Probably going to be next
to make a move.
Going to be pitting this lap, Fran will be.
Has to. Look at Nathan right now, just getting boxed in. Johnsy Boy gets on the grass and goes a bit wide, and this could hold up Rian again. Wide. And Nathan into the wall. Oh my god! And Johnsy Boy's around.
And Vinny's off
as well. And Rian has got past Nathan. Rian's throwing Nathan, bit of contact between the kick and the Haas, and Rian reassumes net lead of the race right now. Surprised nothing came out of that.
Orabeng's the leading car of that pack. He pit 9 laps ago. He's on for mediums now, probably at the end of lap 6. It's going to look like.
Yeah, how long can these guys hold on towards the front, though, to their hard compound tyres? They need to hold on. Bran, 18 laps. And it's a 10 seconds
that's him
Bran.
Done. That's him done.
And Bran has pretty much took those mediums to completion. My information says 19 laps.
And it's a slow stop, too.
Yeah, Fran
and Orabeng battling with Rian.
And succeeding. There's contact between Rian and Orabeng, I think, there.
Yeah.
And Nathan got a massive snap on exit, having to avoid Rian and
Orabeng's
battle.
Right.
Yeah, really defensive from Orabeng. He's got to fight this out hard. He knows that if he lets these guys go, they're going to be untouchable. Orabeng has a snap in the mid-corner of that flat-out left.
Look at Nathan now back on the back of these guys.
Yeah, and Joker also getting real assistance from Orabeng here as well, starting to close in himself. But Rian is going to be getting frustrated on the back of this McLaren. Look at where he's looking. Here, there, and everywhere.
You don't want to go to the outside through that corner, otherwise you'll probably end up like Alex Albon.
Yeah, Rian really trying to find his way through Orabeng. There's contact into the final corner, and Orabeng gets dropped back. It looks like Rian just pushed Orabeng a bit. Quiet Boy drops to phase 1. They're actually fighting in front. That is a surprise to me. Quiet Boy reassumes the lead.
16 seconds. Nathan and fucking Rian battling again to turn 1. no battery. Rian's going to probably get him back with the DRS, though.
No battery for Rian either, though. Maybe a bit better straight line for Rian. No, not really. So no retaking of the position. They're just going to have to be line astern for another lap. Nathan's line looking a lot more confident through that left-hander.
Oh, we have Luca serving us 10 for hard. That's him going to the end. Luca is going to the end on them. No way he doesn't.
He'll be really disappointed if a safety car comes out at this point, having served that under green flag. Because a 10-second penalty served under safety car is about like a normal green flag pit stop. But FaZe Monkey out in front is doing a great job right now at keeping Quiet Boy honest. It's who's going to be the first to jump. This is the first lap you would have realistically seen one of these hard runners decide to get a switch onto the mediums. The first lap that might be.
Tyler, by the way, doing very well. I just see.
Yeah, no penalties,
nothing for Tyler.
Yeah, as Joker gets past Orbang, Max is trying to send it on Orbang, and Orbang is round in turn 1. I think that was a bit of contact, unfortunately, between the McLaren and the V-Carb that sent him round.
Well, Fran probably on to not score points at this rate, especially if he doesn't serve that penalty, which isn't going to be likely.
Yeah, I think anyone who's gotten a 10-second speeding penalty and hasn't served it yet needs a safety car.
Has Orban got a 10-second, or is that that's a 3?
Yeah, penalty situation on your screen for a little bit. It's 10s for Max, Fran, 6 for Lucas, the only person to have 6 seconds of corner cutting penalties in this race. Vinny had a 10-second penalty at one point in this race. That wasn't for a pit speeding violation. That was
Vinny, another penalty though.
Yeah, Vinny's penalty initially though wasn't for a speeding
and
penalty.
And ST blinks.
So first,
he comes out behind. He comes out behind Rian and Nathan.
Is he going to beat the McLarens? That's the key. Is he going to beat Fran out? I think that's what's going to hold him here.
He will.
I mean, it'll be very tight to the line. It's a tighter apex for ST.
Oh, and no, he's not going to get him, please.
He's going
to get him, I think it looks like.
He's got an Orbang. He's not going to get Fran and Richie.
Not bad, but I'm looking now at Quiet. I think Quiet Kid has gone for the strategy.
That one extra lap now, Quiet Boy and FaZe probably need to stop this lap.
11
just
seconds.
To be safe to Fran.
He'll be 6 seconds behind FaZe Monkey and Tyler. Or not FaZe Monkey, sorry. Tyler and Nathan, sorry.
Yeah, I think these guys need to make the jump now if they want.
He stays. I think these are looking for a safety car.
Maybe a fish for a safety car. How much longer
Tyler
do
does
they have on their tyres? Is the big question, Nathan.
I wonder if Tyler's sitting there to help his teammate.
Look at how much Rian's gaining just with a little bit of DRS. The battery is better on Rian's car, and surely now needs to go for it. Has that 1 lap fresher tyre, which doesn't sound like much, but it can be huge at times. Bit of battery usage on the back straight. They're going to go for it again, wheel to wheel. Around the outside, tries to hang it. Can he do anything about it? No. Once again, Nathan, just with that grip on the inside. Is he going to try and fight it back up the hill? Forces a little defensive shape from Nathan, but really non-committal for the Kick Sauber driver, who's really fighting now to try and take this win.
The fastest lap.
Unsurprising, he's just pitted for fresh and mediums. I'm sure we'll see.
ST probably will get it next.
I mean, he might not, because he's right on the back of Fran and Richie. He needs to make moves and needs to make them fast. Quick update for the leaders. Quiet Boy and FaZe Monkey. Quiet Boy stays out. FaZe Monkey's in, so he's getting the undercut now.
Let's see Tyler. Does he follow?
Tyler's diving in.
Tyler follows.
So just before
Quiet's looking for a safety car. But the only problem is, though, that safety car's not 8 seconds. It's most definitely not 8 seconds.
I think Quiet needs to make a pit stop this lap, but Nathan looking squirmy through turn 1. Rian closer than ever. As it stands.
ST, and who's fucked up there?
FaZe Monkey was in the pits.
Oh,
I think
it
that's
looked like
what we
someone.
were looking at. Rian around the outside again of Nathan. This time gets the hang done. Can he make anything happen though? He's got the worst line. He's trying to do anything he can
Nearly cut
to
the wing
keep
off.
this position. Yeah, nearly took some wing with him and can't make the move stick. ST
Joker's
really
done very well
now.
though to get back into this.
Look at ST, he's all over Max. He's going to dive to the inside of the V-carb driver. Can't make the move stick. He's going to have to look for the switchback. He needs to make this move, and I don't think he's got the
I think
pace
he's going to
on the
send
straights
it.
for
He's
it.
going to send it. Oh,
He
very
looked
close to
for a little send. He needs to go for it. Fran is closing to those guys ahead, but it doesn't seem like enough. Is Quiet Boy diving in? He's dove
Quiet in.
So this is crucial now. I don't think he has the gap.
Softs. I think he doesn't. He'll be out behind his teammate, it looks like. Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll be out ahead of Fizz Monkey.
Here comes Rian on Nathan. Gets it around the outside of turn 1. Is he going to be able
That's
to
what you
hang
wanna
on
do,
on the
lads.
second straight? Look at Joker, though. He's right there, too.
Look
Joker
at Nathan.
needs to see
Pushing him
something.
down the straight.
Yeah, it's going to be a big battle into turn 3. This could end in tears.
Joker's got it.
Joker's took the lead. Can he keep it hung, though? On Nathan, he can't.
wide.
Not quite, but does he have more
Is he going
straight
to
line
send
speed?
it though?
He does seem to have the straight line speed to try and do something, but
Oh, he
that
has to
dirty air
brake for
kicks
a
in
lot.
immediately. Rian is going to look up the inside again.
Rian nearly gets taken out of it there.
Yeah, Rian
Bit of
really
contact,
trying to
bit
take
of
P2
contact.
back. A little bit of hook to the side pod. Rian's going to go up the inside here into the right-hander, into Albon corner.
Joker's done that. Joker's done that corner perfectly from the outside POV.
Yeah, and look at how much he's lost, though, to Nathan. Remember, Joker is on an older tyre than these guys as well. He boxed a lot earlier to get off that medium tyre, so Joker now really needs to try and do whatever he can. Look at Quiet Boy and FaZe Monkey. The leaders that were 1 and 2, 8 and 9 right now, may not be far. Safety car.
Full safety car.
Who
Who's that?
retires?
No
I
one.
think Vinny's just had a whoopsie. And I think, yeah, Vinny's lost his whole front wing, having a whoopsie, and that's caused a
I'm
safety
impressed.
car to come out. XD
I'm
Tyler's the
impressed.
first one in. There is another lap.
Tyler probably going to get the best off this.
Yeah, anyone Tyler down that boxes is in the best position.
Yari's in.
Yari actually strategizing. What a surprise.
Is he for softs though? Is he for softs? No, he's for hards. He's for hards.
Brought the second hard. That is good, though. He can full push that tyre to the end when it gets out.
Mediums is you can full push mediums from the end of a safety car. Here.
Yeah, true.
3
Tyler's on
laps, 4
soft.
laps. Tyler's done right here though, I think.
Vinny has sped into the
Vinny's
pits.
got to be retiring. There's no way he's not retiring
Vinny
now.
has retired.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. I thought he would have kept going. He could have still
Joker
served
though.
that 10.
Probably got the best racecraft though out of the least 3 at the front. He has no penalties to serve. I don't think he has a warning. I haven't seen him.
And I wonder as well, do the likes of Quiet Boy and FaZe Monkey, you know, Quiet Boy
Well,
1 lap old
Nathan-
medium, FaZe
Nathan-
Monkey 2 lap old.
Has 2 warnings.
Nathan into the pits, Rian into the pits, Joker into the pits, Max into the pits, Fran Ritchie into the pits, ST stays out, FaZe Monkey stays out, Quiet Boy stays out, Fran gets another 10-second speeding penalty and retires.
France retires. Yep, what a surprise. But he finishes behind Yari too.
2 races in a row, Fran will be lower than Yari. Absolute cinema here.
Well, I'm after looking at it. Rian and Nathan both have warnings. Rian has 1 warning. Joker has none.
Yeah, what are we seeing? It's a soft for Nathan, it's a hard for Rian. What's Joker on? I can't quite see.
Joker hards as well.
Hards for Jokers. You know what? Why don't I pull up the actual tyre thing? Max on mediums. Look at what Tyler's gained from that earlier stop. He's going to come
Yeah.
out P7. Lucas Spurs retires in the pit lane.
Head of Max, head of Richie. We have a lot of retirements though.
Yeah,
Lucas, you
Yari's
should
going
have-
to come out in P11 after everything concludes. Arbane on 2 lap old mediums. So, the tyre rundown. ST, oldest tyres of the grid field, and leading 5
Though,
laps on a
I'm
medium.
looking at this. I believe Yari's on for points again. No, he's not. I thought there was a 10-second there ahead of him with Tyler. No, there's not.
I think best chance for
But-
this race right now, Quiet Boy. It's between Quiet Boy,
Yes.
Joker, and Rian.
I wonder though, will Quiet and FaZe Monkey have a bit of an incident?
I wonder
a bit
if
on
ST is going to
purpose.
play a team game here.
Yeah.
I mean, old rivals, Quiet and ST, from way back in
Teammates.
FA Season 1. And now
Teammates
teammates.
now.
I think that's Des Mucky, who's just come into Discord. So, Fran has retired because he has no force feedback. Des Mucky was asleep. I don't know, actually. We could take a quick check. So, I had a... Alright, I'm not going to talk about that on the stream. That will be something discussed after the fact. But yeah, Des Mucky has slept through the race. Fran has no force feedback. Vinny's brake pedal broke.
What? Lads, Brazil is not a race. This is not far. How have you done this?
Brazil was meant to be one of the best races, and it turns out it's just a clown show because we have people unable to stop into the pits. We have brake pedals breaking. We have force feedback dying. We have
And
people
Yari-
sleeping in, and Yari's P11 and bottled a P3 star.
Like, this race is pure cinema. This race is probably going to get a TikTok made out of it. Safety car in.
in. And now it's ST's prerogative to
Horribly.
control the field. And I'm sure him and Quiet Boy will be in a voice chat right now. They will be timing the go as late as they can. Everyone is caught up. Yari had left a little gap,
I'm
and ST
sure.
can launch from any time now. The safety
I'm
car
sure
is clear.
ST's waiting. I'm sure Oh, that's actually illegal from Nathan being alongside Quiet there. Oh,
Yeah,
and he's got a
ST's
terrible getaway.
Not
Nathan
as
got
good
a
as...
terrible getaway.
Yeah, that's going to put him under pressure to the hard runner behind of Rian Spencer, but Nathan is going to have such better tyres. Max is trying something on his tyres up the inside of Joker. Can he hang it round the outside? He's
Oh,
been
he's off.
forced off, and he has made up the position, though. Is that going to be looked? He's let Joker
No, he's lost.
back through, but XD Tyler unable to do anything. FaZe Monkey is right on the back right now of ST. Quiet Boy not quite able to get his tyres back functioning yet, and needs to try and close in because he has a very angry soft shod car in the back. Yari has gone very wide and dropped down to the back. Johnsy Boy gets past Mr. Orabang. Rian gets a 3-second penalty. Nathan
turn the
gets
inside
past
of Quiet.
Quiet Boy.
Oh,
And there's a little bit of contact, but Nathan makes the position unless Quiet Boy's going to feel a bit aggressive on this restart. But we remember what we said. Nathan is terrible on tyres, Hyper, and
Yep.
might just kill them by the time he comes to the end. If he could only do 12 or 13 on a
Williams
medium.
kick. Williams kick as the battle, and who would have
Williams
thought that anyone
kick Williams.
4 years ago IRL?
Who would have thought that ST, FaZe Monkey, Nathan, Quiet Boy, and Rian would be a top 5 along with Joker?
a
10-2
lap, Nathan.
from Nathan. That is the power of softs, but how many laps of that does that have? Surely FaZe Monkey plays a bit of a team game here. His teammate on softs, if he can't get through on
It's a
ST.
penalty.
Here
He's not
goes
letting him
ST. ST
not
has to
letting
dive back up the inside. FaZe Monkey's wide. Here comes Nathan trying to take a look, trying to do whatever he can. He's got his teammate to the inside. ST kind of boxing in Nathan a bit, and surely now Nathan needs to go for something. FaZe Monkey
move from
with a
FaZe.
dive up the inside. Rian Spencer trying to dive it on Quiet Boy right now. FaZe Monkey, can he hold it? On ST, it's
Nathan
wheel to
making
wheel.
contact.
A little bit of contact for Nathan. ST now has to hang it around the outside. It's a beautiful attempt at hanging. And FaZe Monkey just going to get washed out wide. Has to put a bit more lock on. And might have to concede the position. But they're still going to be side by side. Nathan gets a switch between the two of them. And it's the lead for Kicksauber. It's a 1-2 for the team in green. And Quiet Boy is now smothering his teammate and trying to get through. ST is dropping like a fly. And here comes Joker
This is like that.
to the
Oh,
outside.
Quiet
It's like
Boy's
20
on the inside.
wide into turn 1. And somehow, Quiet Boy's in the lead.
Yeah.
Come from Nathan down
Why
to
is there no
third. ST
terrorists around
is
here?
dropping like a fly. Joker now will be the next one to take a go at the Williams. It's too wide.
And it already
into
looks
turn
like
4.
Nathan's tyres are done.
That's the power of Sochi. Max is going to hang it round the outside of ST. He goes a little bit wide. That might be a warning. Johnsy Boy boxed in on the back of ST and Max gets up the inside of ST. Will make up the position. Where the hell did Quiet Boy come from and all that as ST tries to dive it back on Max? Max really trying to do everything he can to keep this position. ST makes contact with Johnsy Boy. It's round and XD Tyler gets wing damage. ST drops to last. Yari is back in the points in this race.
Come on, Yari. 2 in a row. 2 points in a row.
Back out in front, Quiet Boy has that 1 lap better to
But he also
FaZe Monkey.
FaZe Monkey is a penalty.
FaZe Monkey with a penalty, and Nathan on softs, which are going to be gone. Joker and Max are wheel to wheel on the main straight. No battery for Joker. Bit more battery for Max, and Max makes up the position. Nathan up the inside of FaZe Monkey. Unsurprisingly, and now Rian is going to have a go on FaZe Monkey. If he can, but maybe the battery a bit better on the kick Sauber. They need to go defensive. They need to build a wall. And everything a bit saved there. Tyler is out. Retires on track. Probably not going to have a safety car from that, considering it's not immediately come out. But what is going on here? The field in shambles. And ST dropped to hell. Those tyres just a bit too old to really come to life after a safety car. But Rian and Quiet Boy still the 2 in the best position, at least in my opinion.
Have a wee bit of a snap.
Rian's tyres going to be better right now. Nathan, his tyres are going to be burning to all hell. He's putting just enough wheel lock on to get the car through the corner, but the exits aren't brilliant right now. Can Quiet Boy
5 laps? 5 laps is how quickly the softs will die off. So
softs, on my information, 12 laps of life, so it can go the distance, but can it go the distance with pace? Richie gets past Johnsy Boy, and Nathan is close to Quiet right now. He's going to have the opportunity, the first one down towards turn 3. Quiet Boy is better on battery and can't do anything. Rian is going to be battling it out now with FaZe Monkey. He's going to try and hang it now. On the left-hand side, up the hill now towards this long right-hander. Can he hang it around the outside? There's contact and Rian's round!
That's FaZe Monkey's fault, that looks like.
That'll definitely be something in review after the race. Rian Spencer down to 8th. And now, less pressure going to be put on Quiet Boy. Every one of these people that drop like flies. ST dropped.
Sorry.
Then Rian has dropped.
I'm looking at it right now. Gary's on for P9. Due to Mr. Orbang's penalties.
Yari is on some absolute insanity right now. Abu has said that ST is not having a great season right now. I don't think it's very good based on what's happened. Joker has cleared Max just about when DRS has started. And FaZe Monkey has crucially dropped from DRS of his teammate ahead and of Quiet Boy, who's on very similar age tyres. Nathan is doing a great job right now to even stand a chance of staying ahead of Nathan, who seems to be doing very well himself to keep the tyres alive. Here goes Joker. Joker around the outside.
This looks like Joker's race to lose, though.
Cleanly done. It's 4 to go. 3.5 if you want to be pedantic about it. And Joker now in with a great opportunity on Quiet Boy. Nathan a bit wide, struggling now.
Rian gets Orbang. This is looking more and more likely for a Yari 9.
This is some absolute scenes towards the end of this one. How much more tyre does Nathan have on that car? How much more tyre does Quiet Boy have? There's no question on what Joker has. He has hards. They are just going to live. And they are consistent as all hell.
And they're younger than Quiet. It's medium as well.
Yeah, Joker breaks into that DRS, that 1 second critical window that he needs to maybe make a move. Nathan nowhere near close enough, and Quiet saving battery towards the end of the straights. That's the advantage he has right now. Nathan really not quite getting it hooked up enough to get close. Mr. Orbang retires in the pits. Yari P9 guaranteed. Yari points guaranteed for the 2nd week in a row, and Nathan can't do anything. The battery not there for the Kick Sauber driver. How long Can Quiet Boy hang on here? Does Max have anything to say on FaZe Monkey? Because Max's tyres are younger. Max's tyres are better than FaZe Monkey's at this stage. But the Dirty Air, a killer around here. And look at Johnsy Boy also closing in P6 right now.
Boy, by far the best ERS of the top 3 there.
Yeah, Quiet is just such a good driver, man. Like, he is incredible.
Right, zip it up. Zip it up when you're done.
Yeah, I'll zip it off when I'm done. But Quiet Boy is just so good. A good exit from the final corner. But Nathan held some good traction there. Had to. The pressure is going to come.
Like Nathan's going to be gone, though.
Yeah, Joker on low weights.
Joker's gone to the right side.
And is Joker going to have a look at Quiet Boy? Not quite close enough, but Joker still has to hang it. It's a lock-up on the inside front. But Joker does make the position. Does Nathan have anything left to give? A little bit of equal battery, I think, for these two. While Quiet Boy just kind of runs away with a load more. But it's the penultimate lap.
Max,
Joker and
Max
P2.
Battling away.
Max not able to keep the position, but 1 lap still to go in this race. And anything can still happen. Joker, look at how close he's able to stick to Quiet Boy. Drops back a little bit through the fast corners, but those hards are going to be feeling the best on the grid. It is about to be the final lap of the race, the final couple of opportunities for a move, and Quiet Boy's battery still in an incredible spot. The 3 opportunities into turn 1, into turn 4, and then on the run to the line.
No, up the hill's more of an opportunity. Especially because if we've seen with Nathan, Joker didn't get a pass. Oh, he's going to go for it here, looks like.
I think he wants to, but Quiet has more battery. Is this battery advantage going to help him? Joker to the outside, Quiet on the inside. He sends it as deep as he can. There's contact, and Quiet keeps the lead. Is that going to have to be looked at later? Joker is going to be pushing now to the limit for the rest of the lap. Max has got FaZe Monkey. Did he get him a bit too early? But look at this, P4 to P7, less than a second in terms of the gap, and no moves able to be made. And this middle sector may not be a good shout. FaZe Monkey is going to try and go for it though. Backs out very early. Is he going to be able to get a run through the long right and maybe send it to the inside of the right-hander? Rian Spencer's going to send it on Johnsy Boy. Contact between the two of them. Ghosting.
Joker bottled.
Joker's thrown. And now he's got to fight Nathan. They're going to lose time. This is a Quiet Boy win in the making. There's contact. Look at this. Quiet Boy's broken DRS. Rian Spencer back up the inside of Johnsy Boy. Can he hang it? No. Joker. Yeah, Joker hasn't maintained the position. Quiet Boy has been just the major factor in this race. He has definitely won. Joker will come home P2 in the end. P3 for Nathan. It's going to be P4 for Max. On track, FaZe Monkey 5th, John Boy 6th, 3 and 7th, Richie 8th, Yari gets 9th. Look at how close the grid was apart from ST at the end of that race. What a race in the end we've had from everyone there. And how in God's name has Quiet Boy managed to come out on top after everything? That is an absolute bottle job from Joker not to win. That was in his hands. And Nathan just not able to do anything with those softs. Surprised he didn't drop even further towards the end. Yari gets a top 10. It may have been 3P on the grid. P3 on the grid. He may have dropped to P9. But points nevertheless. Richie in 8th. Ree in 7th. Johnsy Boy in 6th. Doing very well from last on the grid. It was 5th for FaZe Monkey. 4th for Max. Then Nathan, Joker and Quiet Boy are our top 3. We'll be seeing you in a couple moments for a few interviews with the winning drivers. And we are back to live. We're here with the guy who finished P3. It's Nathan23. Callum, Nathan, good race from you in general. Maybe a bit of a disappointment to miss out on the win there.
Yeah, obviously the sauce were good for maybe for the final few laps, and then just fell away.
Yeah, I mean, soft's a very bold call towards the end. I think a couple people did make that call under the pit stops. Just how did you manage to keep those alive while fighting it through?
Well, to be honest, I wasn't really thinking about tire. I was just pushing, try and get the win. But unfortunately, it didn't come my way at the end. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the pace, once again, very strong from you. I mean, you seem just to be putting down performances week in, week out at this point. And is that something we're going to see continuing through the rest of the calendar?
Well, I hope so. I mean, Spain was a disappointing race, but I was quite happy there with the podium there this evening. But what's next track?
I believe it's Jeddah, if I'm not mistaken. I will have to double check for you because I don't. Yeah, it is Jeddah, so it'll be in Saudi Arabia next week.
Yeah, well, hopefully I can have another decent result, maybe another podium finish. But I'll keep on pushing and try and get a win soon. So that's my goal.
Yeah, I mean, last race, P8 was definitely not your full potential. But
Yeah.
coming back strong again today, and Jeddah, again, a very similar track, I think, in ways to Brazil. Very high speed, very flowing, compared to Spain, which is a bit stop-starty. So hopefully we'll see another good race from you. Thanks for coming along, Nathan. And
No
great
problem.
race from you, man.
Thank you.
All right, and now bringing up P2, man. We've got Owls Joker in the chat. I don't think I've actually spoke to Owls in person. So, Joker, how's it going? Good race, man, to finish P2 in the end.
Yeah, we're a good race overall.
Jesus Christ, did
Just
not
kind of-
expect you to sound like that.
Just kind of messed up turn one with Quiet Boy.
Yeah, first lap was a bit worrying from you. And then obviously you made a little mistake on the final lap, I'm pretty sure, that cost you your opportunity to go for it right at the end. But I would love to know, like, the performance is coming back a little bit this week. You finished, obviously, P11 behind your teammate last week, and this week you managed to pull out a P2. Maybe a bit back on form for you this race?
Yeah, round one I had an incident that cost me a lot, but this time I've made sure to come back stronger.
That's what we like to see. And Jeddah is your next race in this league. How are you feeling going into that track? Because obviously, very similar in terms of driving style, very different in terms of the challenge it'll pose for you.
This town is like one of my favourite tracks, so I'm hoping to do good.
All right, yeah, and hopefully as well, qualifying pace improves a little bit. Obviously, Rian topped out qualifying with a brilliant lap from him. But do you think you'll be able to maybe put it back on pole next week?
Yeah, possibly. I just messed up set to one with that quali.
Yeah, and last thing,
So-
really for you, Joker, are you going to fix Yari's starts? Because P3 to like P15 on the first lap didn't seem very good from him.
Put a work on it, but I can't really promise anything.
Well, at least non-committal is good. Thanks for coming along, Joker. See you next week and hopefully speak to you back up here again. Good race once again for you. And now, a winner in Season 2 now finally comes onto the podium. Quiet Boy, welcome into the chat. How was that for you?
Well, that was a very intense race, Leo. I have to say, especially at the end, trying to defend from Joker on hards. But honestly, that was such a fun race for me. Like, I really did enjoy that. Lots of battles, lots of chaos happening. It was great.
First win in Season 3 for you, Quiet. I mean, just obviously, I don't think you won last season in FA. But, you know, bringing it back this season, your first win was P4 last race. I'm pretty sure that puts you somewhere close to the top of the standings because we haven't even had standings for round 1 yet. We're very slow right now. We're backed up. But qualifying first things off wasn't the best for you. I mean, the pace was certainly very strong throughout the grid. I mean, even Yari pulled out a 7-7, which isn't surprising.
Yeah, I was so surprised about that. Because the field was close, but I could never get into the set. Well, I did get into the 7s, but that was thanks to a toe from ST starting his final lap. But I was near the pacing court. Did you see that?
We thought that you were right on the back of him when you finished your lap. It looked like the biggest tub in the world in the final sector. But the race worked out for you. Was it just the alternate strategy that really paid off in the end?
Yes, definitely, because I obviously done a bit of practice and I realised Harsh would definitely get our strategy, and I was glad I stayed out for a couple more laps as well on the hard just to overcut a bit. I mean, it was pretty raging when the safety car came out after I pitted, but I wasn't too bothered because it was on fresh tyres and it paid off in the end.
Yeah, obviously staying out only 1 lap all tyres for you was probably the best shout, and it just gained you so much track position along with your teammate in FaZe Monkey. With FaZe Monkey, I mean, you guys and ST, in a sense, had a massive battle that race.
We all three were basically, like, on our strategies. We were just the top 3 in that, and no strategies. We were just always beside each other and battling the whole race.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else I can really say for your race. You kind of drove pretty flawlessly. For the entire race. A lot of people around you making mistakes. I think you're one of the only drivers to not make a mistake, one of the few without a penalty even.
Yeah.
Grid. So Jeddah's next. You've obviously raced there before in FA. And do you think the performance is going to be there for that as well and maybe bring you back into podium or even another win?
Yeah, I hope so, to be fair. And I hope this time as well I don't actually disconnect in Jeddah, because I done 1 lap in FA Season 1 and then disconnected. You probably remember that, because you were commentating. That was your first race you commentated.
That would have been my first commentating race, yeah. The demand for me was high then, and everything about my setup was worse back then as well. Surprisingly. The only thing that has remained since that first commentary is my controller. That is the only consistent part throughout my entire time on commentary. But Quiet Boy, hope we can see these performances from you week in, week out at this point, because you certainly put on a show for us towards the end. Thanks for coming along, and I'm sure I'll speak to you later anyway, because you're probably going to be begging for a Jeddah setup in about 5 minutes.
Probably will.
Thanks for coming along, man. One more quick interview from washed Abu Fran al-Baghdadi, who wants to get an interview. Fran, how is it going, good sir?
Oh, fuck, I'm in. Okay, wait, this always happens. My bad.
He always forgets that
Yeah, because on PlayStation, Discord is so ass.
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously, poor race from you in the end. Could you just talk about what happened throughout that race for us?
I mean, the lights didn't want to wait for anyone at the start, so that was a pretty shit. They just went boom. Then I lost all for force feedback in my wheel for some reason, because the game is ass, and this is why no one likes playing it, except Hyper. What else? Yeah, just a pretty shit race overall, Leo.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't seem like a track you're too comfortable with. You're qualifying somehow. I mean, I don't know how Yari did it. 1,000th behind Yari.
I mean, I only did a banker and invalidated both of my other laps, so that was a miracle that I was even that high up.
Yeah, I mean, definitely improvements now coming into the next few weeks if you continue racing.
Oh yeah, I will continue racing. I mean, Jeddah next week. Jeddah's probably my strongest track on the game, so I'll actually practice for this one.
All right, well, look forward to seeing you come back in a bit sweatier form next week then, Fran. Hopefully no technical issues, because a couple people had it this week. So we had Vinny,
Yeah,
think
that
he
was
fucking
awful. Like
brake
the
pedal
game is awful. Like, how do you lose? Like, I lost it mid race as well. I was like mid corner, and then I couldn't feel anything.
Yeah, that's just
And-
EA's game for you, I think, unfortunately, Brian.
Yeah, it's fucking terrible, man. And I
Something they
spun
need to
because of
fix.
it. Like, that spin ruined the whole race.
Yeah, hopefully no issues next week, 'cause I think this week was just the EA special for the league.
Yeah, it was kind of terrible.
Yeah, but anyway, thank you all for coming along. We'll be back in a week's time. For Jeddah on Monday night will be FA2, which will hopefully be, despite the much harder track to stay clean on, a much cleaner race. We'll see you all in a week.